Hey everyone, it is Diecast review day, and today we are taking a look we're taking a blast to the past, taking a look at this 1994 Dodge Viper RT10. Now, this Dodge Viper was made by Maisto, and I bought it brand new. Believe it was at KB Toys for just around $6 or so. It was available in several different color options, so they had the traditional red one, then they had a black one, then they had this green one, then they had a couple special edition ones. They had a white one with blue stripes, and they had a red one, I believe it had yellow stripes and yellow wheels, which is very, very striking, and that was actually a real color, but this is just the emerald green one. Alright, so here we go. We are starting the diecast review. There's not a whole lot to look at. This is actually a fully featured model, though. This is back when Maisto was actually doing a lot more features on their 124 scale vehicles. The majority of them had opening doors and either a hood or a trunk or tailgate. This car has opening clamshell hood, which is really, really cool. It's not on dogleg hinges, which is really weird because the doors have dogleg hinges, but the hood doesn't, and the actual hood probably would have had one on the real Viper. Anyway, as you can see, we have the V10 engine here, the 8-liter V10. The sad thing is, on this one, for whatever reason, it missed the red paint from the factory. The other Vipers had that engine manifold area painted in red. But as you can see, the vents, the heat extractors on top, are actually a separate molded piece of black plastic, which is really cool. Looking around the rear of it, the taillights are actually transparent pieces of red plastic instead of just being painted on. And an overall view here, you can see the rear roll bar is body color, even though it's plastic, so the match is really good, especially with this dark emerald color. The Tampo decals are really good, but the bumper is missing the Dodge and the Viper logos. On the hood side, though, it does have the Viper logo, and it's actually embossed in the metal itself. It's not a Tampo decal, which is really cool, and then has a Viper RT10 license plate sticker there. And as I stated before, this is a fully featured model. It does feature opening doors, hood, and trunk. The seats inside do fold forward if you wish, and it also has operable steering, which is something that new Maistos do not have. The headlamps are part of the engine. That one piece of transparent plastic that goes from the windshield makes the engine and the headlights, and then the fog lights, of course, are separate. The turn indicators or side marker lights are just painted on. The wheels are cool. They're silver painted wheels, and they have rubber tires, and there is that Viper RT10 logo on the hood scallops. And of course, you do have the side mounted exhaust, the Dodge crosshair grille, and of course that Viper logo. The paint on this car is actually really good. It's decent for what it is, for the price point, and especially how old it is. I think Maisto did a really good job with the paint quality back then. Also, the mirrors are molded to the doors themselves, so they are die-cast metal as well. As stated before, it does have opening doors, and it is just a mono black interior. There's no detail or anything like that. I probably will in the future paint this vehicle with a tan interior, the tan and black with the green. I've seen it on Craigslist before, and I thought it looked really good. And also the portion of the door that goes into the roll bar, that is actually molded into the door panel plastic itself, and it's actually textured to match the rest of it. So that looks really good. I think that's where the seat belts would have been mounted on the early cars too. The interior detail is actually pretty decent for what it is. So here is the car completely taken apart. As you can see, everything opens up, the interior pan taken out, and the chassis pan. You can also see the trunk liner there. The most disappointing part of the dashboard, of the whole car, is the dashboard, and that is because Maisto just slapped on a big gray sticker. Couldn't have cut those gauges out or anything like that. It's a big black or gray piece of sticker that doesn't look in line with the rest of it, but it does give good details with the climate controls, the radio, and all that kind of stuff. The gauges are represented as being illuminated, because the gauges would normally be white face gauges with black numbers, but at night they are black with orange numbers. And here is an overall interior detail, pretty decently represented in a 124 scale. Does show the 6-speed transmission lever and the handbrake, and here you go, you see the seats that can fold forward, and the 2 speakers between the seats are represented there as well. This view here just shows the underbody, has the Dodge Viper RT10 logo, scale 124 and Maisto, and underside is actually decently detailed for a 124 scale vehicle. It's all molded in black plastic, and a pretty good representation of the undercarriage. You'll also note the rear tires are actually wider than the front, just like they were in the real car. It is held together by 3 screws. And we're going to open up that trunk now. That's the last opening feature of this car, which is really nice to have. And you'll remember the trunk liner before, so that kind of just divides the trunk up here with the rest of the car. It's a nice deep area too. Closing that up, and that will finish our review. That is it. That is the end of our Maisto 124 scale 1994 Dodge Viper RT10 review. We hope you found the review informative, and if you did, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews and our Instagram channel at BrensoJ1. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.